contend with ahead of this weekend?
No, everybody's fine. Ellis Harrison has come back and they played a half game yesterday. Miles played a bit of game, so we're getting everybody back fit.
Nice to have those two available.
Yeah, whether they're ready at the minute, then is another question. But the two lads have been out a long time, and it's slowly but surely they're starting to get their fitness back.
What are you made of Ellis, particularly in training, I guess, here at Playford Road? Can he add something to your attack?
I think he can. I think he's a powerful lad. He's chirpy, that's for sure. But I think he's got something. I have to see it in the bigger picture of it. But I put it this way: I don't think confidence. He lacks in confidence. That's for sure. You know.
That's good, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. He's a nice lad. He's jovial, and but you have to see what he can do in the pitch.
3 unchanged sides so far. How nice is it to have that continuity? A luxury in the game, I guess.
Well, they've earned it to go every single week because they've been playing well. And we have been playing well. You know, against West Brom, we played really well. I saw all the stats from the game, and we were very, very good. The big stats as a result, but we're playing well at the minute, and I don't think anybody should underestimate that. We're playing really well. Plus, we've got a crowd who are really upbeat and up for it, and we're in with the fight.
And at the moment, it's 3 games in 9 days. Are changes inevitable at some stage, maybe between Wednesday and Saturday?
Yeah, I think it's a big ask to turn it out again. It's 2 days recovery, and then you've got to go again, and I need to see everybody play as well. I have to see lads that have not played as much. I need to see them play as well, which they'll get their chance.
Is Jack Lancaster ready for his first start? Is that something you've got in your mind, perhaps?
I think, as I said before, I think he's a really talented footballer. He's only a team. We have to nurture him. We can't just throw him into the lion's den of the way we are in the league as well. He's not a young kid, and you can't rely on a young kid to bail you out of trouble. But he's very much part of it. He done really well when he came on the other night. Unlucky not to score. And as I said before, a really huge talented footballer.
Has it surprised you how well the lads have done so soon in your tenure here?
Do you know what? I think that the big compliment I can give them is, as I said before, when I saw them at Millwall, I thought, well, they're a little bit off it. And when we walked through the door, we had a feeling of what we can do with them. And for day one, their training has been excellent. Their performances have been excellent. And they've had a lot of hard knocks. So has the football club in general, I think, the supporters and everything. And I think everybody's been galvanised by bouncing off each other. And we have to get there's only one team in the town here. There's only one team which should be right behind it, which if we can keep doing what we're doing, the fans will fill that stadium, I'm pretty sure. And we can give them something exciting to hold on. And that's a big objective for that we reconnect with the supporters. Cause I think that had been lost to an extent. I think it had been lost a lot of departments of the club. And my job is to try and bring it together.
And we've seen so far in your 3 games in charge how your team plays on the front foot and gets at opposition. How much of your approach is down to let them worry about us rather than getting bogged down with what the opposition are going to do, which I know to an extent you've got to do in your role?
I've always been like that. I was always like that as a player. I played with clubs that were always on the front foot. Fortunate I had a good career myself, that I knew what it was like, and played under some great managers and great players played beside. I know what it's like to be on the front foot, and I won't play another way. This is the way I play. I want us to entertain. We're an entertainment business. I think sometimes people forget that, but the performances I've been really, really pleased with.
They have been positives in all of the games so far, but what difference will a win make, do you think? What will that do for everybody?
I think we deserve a win for the way we've been playing. As I said before, you can't always predict what's going to happen in a game, but one thing for sure, we'll always be ready for it. But as I said, that the supporters, I think, really enjoyed the game on Friday. I think the atmosphere was great, really was, and we needed them to be the way they were. And I know it's well documented. I met some of the fan groups, which was important. As I said before, the big thing was to try and reconnect the town with the football club and the fans. And not just for now, but for the future. We have to get a generation of supporters back to this club. You can't keep losing fans. Not when there's only one team in the town.
And in the last few weeks we talked a lot about the players you've inherited, but what about the coaches? I just wondered what you made of some of the coaches you've inherited here, because I know this club's about developing the likes of Chris and Gerard going forward.
I think my own staff that lads have brung with me, I think they're really poor. And they've been brilliant. Stuart the two gyms in Gilly have been brilliant, and we don't know anybody when we come in the door. It's an open vision you've got for it, and what I think the club has probably lacked is everybody trying to play the same way that we've tried to implement. So Chris and Nashi and Falter down with Brian, you want everybody to try and play the same way through the club, so it's just an easy transition to get into the first team, that when kids do come up they know the moves that I want to do. And I've got to say they've all been trying it. We'll have a coaches meeting in a few weeks, and we'll show the coaches what we expect at their different age levels. So I think that's got to be structured, or the way I want to structure it. That's what I want to do, and it takes time, but we have to start somewhere. It's like throwing a seed on the grass. You have to let it grow.
And when it comes to your coaching style, how much does that come from your time in Germany? What kind of bearing did that have on you?
Well, playing over there was great. I played with an unbelievable football club, is what you see today, and I was fortunate. I played with some. You can talk about world class players being flippant, but I certainly played with world class players. They were brilliant, and they played under a great manager, great support behind it. Everything about it was incredible. Played against great sides, the great Bayern Munich teams, the Schalke, go through them all. But I also done the pole lessons over there, which was a great learning curve as well. So I enjoyed my time over there, and as I say, it's well documented. I go over there and I look at different things, and you pick up different ideas from different managers, and so there's a big part of that, the way I try and run a football club.
Seems to be more and more players heading out to the Bundesliga and doing well. Is that something you would recommend for a young British player?
I think if you get the right football club, I think going abroad, it's a great experience. It's an eye opener. But I was fortunate. I played by a great club, and you've got to get the right club, and hopefully, first and foremost, you have to learn the language. You have to get that language sorted right away from day one if you can. It's a difficult language to learn. German is a really difficult language to learn, but once you get the basics of it, then and you get the right club, it's a fantastic country to play in.
And rightly or wrongly, fans are billing this as a must-win, the Bristol City game. You must understand that, I suppose.
But I think you could have said that the first day you walked in the door. You said it against Preston, Red and West, but you're going to have that right from day one. So that doesn't really faze me. Everybody knows the way the club's been, but what we've done is give everybody an ignition of fire. This is the way we want to play, and this is what we want to do. We want to excite people, we want to try and win games. And the 3 games, I couldn't ask for any more from anybody at the club, supporters, people that actually work at the club, here and down at the stadium. They've been great. I just felt everybody needed a lift, because that's what I felt. The whole club needed a lift.
What do you make of Bristol City of late? A little sticky patch of results anyway. What's the actual form been like?
Just probably what you said there. Probably Lee would like them results to be better, but sometimes that you can't get it all your own way. And it's a tough game, but we're playing well. We're going into the game full of confidence. When we go and try and win, and we play our way. But I know it's going to be a hard game.
Thanks, Paul.
All right.
Do you have sort of points targets in mind, Paul? Because points is what's needed.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're talking about how good the performances have been, but have you broken down the games into little groups and points targets, things like that?
We know, everybody knows the situation. They don't need me to reiterate to them. We have to try and win games as well as playing well. But we've got a better chance of winning games when you're playing well than not. It's a different story if you're not playing well and you're not getting results, and you think, where's the next one coming from, or the next point. We're going into games now. They've got the belief they can go and win games, and I think that's the big thing for me, is that never look too far ahead, because you can't influence what's going to happen in 3-4 weeks' time. It's the here and now, and the Bristol City game's the most important one.
You're a big believer, you've been in football a long time, that if you look after the performances, the results look after themselves.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Found that to be the
Yeah, they do. Well, I'd rather have playing well than playing terrible and thinking, I can't see where this is going to come from. Whereas the games that we've been performing at the minute, we look a threat every time we go forward. We look a threat, which I don't think was there before. I think that there was a lot of, as I said, apathy there, that the belief wasn't there that you could get a result. But now, through everybody, not just the players, the supporters as well.
So you would rather have the 2 points and 3 good performances than maybe have fluked a couple of wins?
Oh no, listen, I'd rather have maximum points. I'd rather have 9 points, but we've not. But the playing time as we're playing well, and that gives you a better chance. And it's a bigger picture. There's so many games to play here, but I'd rather have the points. No two ways about it. But also I know that to play football the right way and do the right things we're doing, we're on the right road.
You want some of those fans that turned up on Friday night to come back again when there was a ticket offer, obviously, but it was a great atmosphere, and you say you hope they enjoyed what they saw, and I guess you'll be saying to them, please come back again tomorrow.
They were brilliant, really were, and as I said after the game, it's a big thanks for myself and the staff and the players for giving us that support. As I said before, this ain't a normal situation where a team's at the bottom of the table and the atmosphere's like that. You'd never have thought that. But we need everybody together. Without the fans, there's no game. There's no game. You need the fans, and the players will respond to an atmosphere. If they have an atmosphere and it's as vibrant as that, players love to play in front of it. And we have to get that. As I said before, I think that there was a real lowness here of people can give or take, come into the football club and maybe okay we lose, don't play well, and it's the same old story. But we have to start somewhere. We have to have the vibrancy of this is what we're going to do. The crowd will come back and watch it. And as I said before, it's only one team in town. Use it, it'll be powerful. If you get the fans in and they enjoy it for that 90 minutes. That's why I said, forget what happens prior to the game. You've paid money to come in with it, it's £10 or £5 or £30. I know if it was me, I would just go and have a right good time. We will try and entertain them, but the fans and Friday night were absolutely brilliant for us.
You talked about potentially freshening it up for a busy week, and we've talked about Jack Lancaster, but your other two subs had an impact on Friday night in Caden Jackson and Teddy Bishop. I guess Teddy's a little bit different because he's been out for so long, but do you think those two are ready to have an impact for you? Are either those ready? Is Teddy ready to start?
I think everybody's ready to start. That's the beauty about this scenario at the minute. They're all ready to play. Training, they've all been really good. I can only pick 18 guys that can go on the pitch and can go on the bench, but everybody's ready. So whoever I play, I trust them, and that's a great thing for any manager, that you can trust your players. Bishop come on, done really well. Caden come on, done really well. Jack done it as well. Danny Rose made an impact. Everybody that's been there or thereabouts have been great. Toto's not even been on the bench, but his attitude in training has been great, and that's what you need. The lads that maybe haven't played as much as the lads starting or the lads that haven't made the bench, they're just as every bit as important as the guys that are in the squad. So I don't exempt anybody from making an impact in the team.
I know the ones that don't even make the 18, you've made them feel very welcome and brought them along to the away games. The assumption will be, looking from the outside in, that perhaps someone like Toto and John Nolan are very much the previous manager's signings, but just because they haven't necessarily been involved, they're very much part of it under yourself.
If that was the case, I wouldn't have a team, because most of the guys are the last manager signing. So John and that, he's just back from an injury. He had a dead leg, and he's just back for it. And Toto's been... The former Chambers and Pennington have been excellent. He's found that he's been on the bench, but the former Chambers and Pennington have been really, really good. So if I went in assumption as the last manager's signings, then we wouldn't have a team, because I think there's a number of lads here. So it's nothing to do with who signed who. We're a team, and that's the most important thing, that we're a team.
And you think you could get an hour plus out of Teddy? You think he's there in terms of fitness?
Not at game time. He's not played many. Training wise, he's doing really well. He's breaking the back of sustaining training sessions, which is important. You've got to train the way you play, and he's doing really well at the minute. His time will come. I've got no doubt. He'll certainly make an impact before the end of the season. That's for sure.
Just finally on the style of play, we've seen the centre back splitting, and you want them to receive the ball from the goalkeeper, and Cole showing for it. Is that something that you've worked on quite strongly? Because John Walters was talking about it during his Sky punditry, and he felt that West Brom counteracted that quite well on Friday night. But is that something that you'll stick to? That's a big part of your principles?
Well, we don't have a massive physical presence to just go back to front. I don't want to play that way anyway. The lads, they're doing everything I ask of them, And if I actually saw the stats of the game, and I'm not one really for stats, and we actually did, I think the passing count was about 455 to us, to West Brom's, I don't know, high 290s or 300. We actually were brilliant on the ball. If I go back to front, it's going to keep coming back. So, and I'd rather play football on the ground, and that's the way I want to play. And I'm the one responsible for us playing that way. If I wanted to go long and back, I'll bring in guys about 6'9". I'll do that. I don't want to play that way. I'll play my way, and I'll take the responsibility for everything. The players play the way I want to play, and they make mistakes. It's my fault. It's not theirs. It's mine. I'll take the responsibility, and they're doing everything they can to play my way. I've been at the top level. I know exactly what it's like. But if they keep doing what they're doing, they're getting better at it. I think they're enjoying the game of football. But it's my responsibility, and they're having the courage to take the ball. And if you want to be a top team, you have to play with courage and play with no fear. It's my responsibility, and I pick the team, and I'll tell them how to play.
Best of luck.
All right, thanks. Thank you.
You say not all the stats, but I think the passing stats have gone up pretty much every game, haven't they, since you've been here?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, no, they've been great, the lads. They've took it really quickly in with it. We're dominating the ball, which is great. You do tend, if you dominate the ball, you will have better chances to win the game. But the enthusiasm for the game has been great. Their passion for the game. There's no secrets in football. If you don't have passion, first and foremost, you'll never get a result. But they're showing everything that I'm asking them, and that's been the pleasing thing. They've been absolute credit to work with. They really have.
Momentum, you've kept the momentum sort of going from the time you got there. You built it up.
Yeah.
It just needs that win, doesn't it, to
Yeah.
kind of take it to that next level.
Yeah, that and it's to sustain that. But the feeling, as I said before, the feeling when you walk in the training ground, it doesn't feel like a football club at the bottom. That is what it is because of what's obviously happened beforehand. But we're in good form at this moment in time, and we just need that win to kickstart everything, because everybody's really positive with us at the minute, and it's up to us to try and deliver it.
Aaron Drynall came back from loan at Sutton I think the end of last week.
Yeah.
Another player for you to kind of assess, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's another loan lad coming back. I don't know too much about him, but you've just got to, as I said, there's so much work here to get done. Not just in the football side. It's everything here that we have to try and reconnect. The loan lads are part of it, but you have to build something here, and we'll have a look at them in due course.
And you've got a number of other young players that one or two people thought perhaps shouldn't have gone out on loan at the beginning of the season. Luke Wolfenden, Tristan Nydam, Josh Emmanuel. Are you sending people to keep an eye on them?
Yeah, we know everything's going on with them, and we spoke about, especially with Brian and Lee and people like that, who in their opinion thought was worth bringing back in it. So it's something we'll look at when the loan period is up.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
All right,
thank you.
great. Thanks very much. See you later. See you later.